Come on, take him, dog. Fido versus Big Dog. No, go get the robot. Go get the robot.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be focused on the advanced world of technology and the ever-changing ways it's improving. More specifically, we're going to be talking about some of the new developments in technology that are underway and how they'll change the world as we know it. We're also going to be looking at what developments of technology might evolve in the near future and what their impact might be too. If you're interested in finding out more, stick around. But before we start talking about what we're here for, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and to turn on notifications as well. That way, you'll be kept up to date with all the new videos that we release as soon as we release them. Now let's jump into it. For starters, let's take a bit of a look into what technology actually is. You immediately begin thinking of technology in the electronic or modern medical sense, meaning you're probably envisioning smartphones and cars. In actuality, technology is purely the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. It can be almost anything, as long as it serves a useful purpose. Based on this definition, the first piece of technology was actually invented over 2 million years ago and came in the form of stone tools used for building. These are not the same as the modern pieces of technology that we're going to be focusing on today, but while basic, are the birth of something incredible. Let's take a look at some of the newer developments of technology that we're starting to experiment with today and what sort of impact they're going to have on society. First is the invention and development of autonomous things. The development of autonomous objects is an incredible game changer for technology and introduces us to a ton of new opportunities for the future. To make something autonomous means that it's able to control and govern itself completely without human interference. We started to see this technological advancement slowly crop up over the last decade or so, most impressively in the form of self-driving cars such as Teslas. This is huge advancement, but think about what else we could do with it. Disruptive technologies such as AI, big data, and the cloud are making it so we're able to code more and more objects to carry out complex tasks we were only able to do so ourselves prior. They will ultimately become more time efficient, but also eliminate the safety precautions that we often face as a result of general human error. While we're only seeing autonomy in a few objects at the moment, such as Roomba vacuum cleaners, its introduction to cars and machines in general will mean big things for the future of technology. The future will see warehouse and manufacturing jobs almost completely automated, as well as customer service facing roles such as banking. This will save a ton of time and create more efficiency. It's not all plushes though when talking about autonomous technology of the future. One thing to consider through all of this is that it will result in making many more jobs redundant. The jobs likely to become redundant will be low income and entry-level jobs that people are dependent on. In the future, there might not be need for jobs such as taxi drivers, factory workers, receptionists, couriers, retail workers, and a ton more. The long-term future may even see medical diagnosticians and other important job roles become redundant, meaning the 9-to-5 work week may go out the window too. This won't happen before a lot of backlash from the working class though. Up next is a more essential technological advancement: nanomedicine. Nanomedicines have been developed from nanobots, teeny tiny robots that are about 50 to 100 nanometers wide. They serve the purpose of carrying out very specific functions each and are currently being developed into nanomedicines to help improve the efficiency of the medical industry. Nanomedicines apply the intelligence of nanotechnology to assist with prevention and treatment of serious diseases that medical professionals are unable to untreat. Nanomedicine promises a lot for the future of medicine, as it will be able to do things humans are ultimately unable to do, and will hopefully save a lot of lives in the process. The way nanomedicines work is by combating the current struggle of having medicines dissolve and pass through the human body too quickly before they're able to treat the problem. Nanomedicines make it so the medicine needed stays in the body for longer than it naturally would, allowing sufficient amount of time to take effect. Genetics, proteomics, molecular and cellular biology, as well as material science and bioengineering have all made significant advancements in recent years that have made this development of nanomedicine possible. Currently, nanomedicines are being developed and researched further to ensure and improve safety and efficiency. In the future, think about it. Nanomedicines may even be able to prevent cancer, as they'll travel through the patient's body to spot cancer cells before they're able to dangerously mutate and become untreatable. The next groundbreaking development is gesture-based computing, which has been researched and developed for years. Remember how psyched out you or a friend might have been when you first got the iPhone that let you unlock it with a fingerprint? And then how excited you were when you're able to unlock it purely with facial recognition technology? Well, gesture-based computing is kind of similar to that in the sense that it uses your body and gestures in general to work. Gesture-based computing allows technology to interact with the human body in a completely new way. It makes it so digital resources are able to be used without input devices. This means common devices such as keyboards, mouses, and controllers will be eliminated in the future for effortless use. Up next is airports. This isn't exactly a new invention, we know, but wait until you hear what they're for. Drones. Yep, they're developing airports for drones and flying taxis. How back to the future is that? It's no secret that big cities are struggling massively from overcongestion. Fossil fuels produce produced from airplanes and cars are at an all-time high and are getting past the point of no return. The planet in general is in need for more than a bit of a breather, or else there might not be any saving it at all. In fact, many scientists are convinced that we have until 2030 to start acting more eco-conscious before it's too late. Thankfully, these same scientists have been working tirelessly to figure out how to become more eco-friendly with everyday activities. That wasn't the hard part though. The hard part was finding a way to do it without stilting everyday life too much. These airports might be the way to go, as they don't outwardly inconvenience anyone. These new transport hubs in development are soon to be a reality and will make it so delivery drivers are needed a significant amount less. This will massively reduce the world's carbon footprint, as delivery drivers are estimated to produce a huge portion of our carbon footprint. This airport will be much more green. The hub will be powered entirely off the grid by hydrogen generators and will make it so drones and small aircrafts can easily pass in and out of major cities without getting in the way. The venture is being funded by the UK government, and the first urban airport is being built in Coventry. The small aircraft that will carry the goods is being designed and developed by Hyundai and Airbus alongside others. The airport is yet to be built, but we're guessing that it's going to have a lot of others following it in its footsteps once it is. Now on to robotic guide dogs. This new technological development might not seem all that large in comparison to some others on this list, but it's arguably one of the most important ones. A form of robotic guide dogs is under development to ensure that the visually impaired are able to be given the support and aid they need, even those that are unable to house live animals. The first robotic guide dog was developed by a student at Loughborough University. The student, Anthony Camus, was able to replicate the functions of a normal guide dog in his design while also programming quick and safe routes using real-time data. This means it assists in the exact same way a real guide dog would, but without the hassle they give some people. The robotic guide dog is named Thea, inspired by the Titan goddess of sight. She's a portable and handheld device, so sorry to crush any of your hopes of seeing a real robot dog in the making. Thea is able to guide users through outdoor environments and large indoor spaces with very little input. The device also processes and monitors real-time online data, including traffic density and weather. This ensures that the user's experience is as smooth and as safe as possible. A special control movement gyroscope, CMG, is used to allow Thea to move users' hands and physically lead them. This replicates the feeling of holding the brace of a guide dog. The design of Thea is completely ingenious and will result in helping ease the hardships of a lot of visually impaired people. She comes with an inbuilt fail-safety procedure that is activated in high-risk scenarios such as crossing busy roads. The fail-safe pushes users back into manual mode that will replicate using a cane. For the most part though, Thea is a completely dependable alternative for a real guide dog. The technology and ingenuity behind Thea has the foundation to lead to a lot of other helpful items that will benefit less able-bodied people. There are tons of other exciting and ingenious technological advancements under the way that will make life easier in some places as well as elevated in others. Robotic guide dogs, nanopills, and self-driving cars are only the start of a long journey of highly intelligent advancements. That's everything, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments, or if you know any other cool technological advancements underway that we missed. Before you click off of the video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos like this. We'll be back for another video soon. Until then, we'll see you.